Hello and welcome to You Beauty, the podcast for your face. I'm Sarah Marie and today I am so excited. Ooh, because we are about to snoop into the beauty bag of UB favourite, Kelly McCarren.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be sitting here. I didn't have to do anything to prepare for this. I just bought some products that I love.
I know, your bag had stuff written on it.
It did, and it's full
You're like,
of
this is my stuff.
It is full of the stuff, the good stuff.
Ubies know that you love all things makeup. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I love all things beauty, but I do have a very strong place in my heart for makeup.
Well, you don't wear a red lip unless you love makeup. Like, red lip is I love makeup.
Yes.
That's a sign for a makeup person.
Exactly. It's also kind of like the rock and roll thing that I'm going for today.
You do.
With like the lace pants.
Yes. You
old
can't
shirt.
see what she's wearing unless
cute.
you're watching the YouTube, but she's in a Guns N' Roses t-shirt with the matching rose red and flares, which are lacy, and she did school drop off in that.
I did, and I got my nuss out for everyone. Did a little bum bum dance.
Yeah, exactly. Loving your look. So I want to know what is in your stuff bag.
All right. So what I've done today, I thought, what are 6 products that I'm going to talk about that I haven't talked about that much on You Beauty before? They're all relatively new. So they've either launched in the past 2 to 3 months, or I've discovered them in the past 2 to 3 months and I couldn't tell you when they launched. So that's how I sort of decided what I was going to talk about today, because otherwise we don't need me to just bang on about the same thing all of the time.
I have to say I've not tried any of them.
Yes!
So this is all new for me.
That is so exciting.
Yes, I haven't tried anything you brought.
The funny thing is, let's start with number 1.
Okay.
Which is the Becca / Smashbox Becca under eye concealer.
She's been smashed up. Look at that lid.
But you would not believe that I have only used this over the past couple of months because she is well loved.
She's well loved. What is that?
She is. You almost would not be able to tell what it is. She is that well loved. It is a little pot of magic.
Is that a correcting concealer?
It is the best under eye correcting concealer I have ever used in my entire life, and I discovered it only over the past couple of months.
Yeah, because it's kind of got like a pinkier shade to like that peachy shade.
It comes in 4 different shades that you use depending on your skin tone. So I am fair light. It does, you sheer it down a lot.
Okay.
So the 4 shades, I would say, would cover the majority of skin tones.
Are you putting that on with a brush, fingers, sponge?
Listen, you can make up your own rules when it comes to makeup. I generally am very lazy and I just use my finger. When I show you how much I use, that is how much I would use. That would almost be too much on both eyes. It looks
quite rich in texture.
It is so thick. And it's funny because I had some people DM me after I first started talking about it and they were like, what the hell is this magic? And I'm like, it's literally magic. If you are tired, it just covers all of the bags, and because of the peachiness to undertones, it completely brightens up that under eye area. And anyone that says, oh, it's just too thick, I'm like, you're just using too much. You need less than a grain of rice. You need a chia seed between both eyes. It isn't your concealer. It is the first step after you've primed. The first step that you place on that area that makes you look like I am just a shell of a human that's had 1 hour of sleep last night.
I feel like it's that inner corner where you get the bluing.
Yes.
That darkness in that inner corner and it sockets sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's where you place it, just on this, right on your inner V area, where you look the most tired, hollow, the darkest, the area that you hate the most and that gives away how much sleep you've had.
I think that's quite nice because then if you don't want to wear makeup, you could just wear that to be a little bit fresh for the day.
That's exactly what I do.
Can I pop that on my hand?
Of course, please.
I'm in a denim dress that does not stretch.
I think it will be too light. But you could make it work. You literally have got no
I'm I'm a T-Rex today with this dress. Okay.
See, what you just took, though, way too much.
Way too much.
Because you'd probably be like, oh, that's way too thick. I'm a dry, dehydrated girly. So you just need the tiniest little amount. It's got a lovely
glow.
It does.
I can see what you mean. I think for me, I'd need to go up a shade or something a little bit different in colour. But the glow itself is really pretty.
The coverage is amazing. It's $55, which is an awful lot for such a teeny little pot.
That will last you years.
is.
That's so
You
rich.
should throw this out far before
Yeah.
before you ever run out of it.
I had a product similar in texture, and I'm telling you, that went off before it finished.
Exactly.
Because I was
It
using
lasts-
I used to get the small tip of my makeup brush and tip it in there. That's how I used to get the right amount of
Yes.
product. It was a very similar texture.
Because often I do end up wasting some because I'll just pick it up with my finger and then I'm like, oh, rats, I've got too much. And then- yeah. So that is my number one, and it looks
Okay.
very well loved.
And what is your number two?
Well, let's stay in the concealer family then. These launched last month, and I have 3 because I use 3.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Home Beauty Hydroflex Concealer. Now, I was lucky enough to actually get to try this for a couple months before it even launched, and it was one of those products that I was so excited. And I said to the owner, I could send you a screenshot of how many emails I sent the poor PR, actually hounding her going, when is this launching? And then like a couple of days later, I would chase up saying, hey, so when is this launching and what's the RRP? I need to tell people about this. It's so good.
Wow.
I've been a Tarte Shape Tape gal for the past 6 or 7 years. This has
Okay.
overtaken Tarte Shape Tape.
So you and I are both Tarte Shape Tape converts to different concealers. 'Cause
Yes.
that is a good, that is a hard
It is
concealer
a
to top, my
hardcore
friend.
concealer. And also what I love about the Tarte is the doe foot. I love a big doe foot.
Yes.
I'm very lazy, so I want quick.
Well, see, that's why I like the Huda, because
Okay.
it's the same kind of thing.
That's my one gripe.
Okay.
But I'm willing to look past it.
So it's got a skinnier little
It's got a much
base.
skinnier little foot, little hoof
applicator.
applicator thing.
Oh, that's not too bad because it's still wide, so you can kind of press it
Oh.
flat if you want to.
At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. And most people look at me when I'm insane when I say that because they're like, what do you mean? I hate the big because you're not really supposed to overuse concealer. You're supposed to use teeny tiny little incremental amounts. So a smaller foot is a lot easier to then get those little amounts. The coverage is amazing. It's so comfortable. She basically she said, I hate all makeup artists or all brands that say, here's a creaseless concealer when that doesn't exist because your face will move and then crease. But she was like, the hydroflex of the way that they've made this, of the way that she's made this, is so comfortable. Honestly, like I just am obsessed with the coverage. I love it.
You've got 3 colours. How are you using the 3 colours?
So, I'm a more is more type of gal. I've got this is the shade that I've had for a very long time, so it doesn't even have the proper shade on the bottom.
Okay.
That's like the color of my skin. So what I would put on a pimple or a little bit of pigmentation to even out my skin tone.
Okay.
Then I have the peach color. So say I wanted a little bit of extra coverage and this bad boy wasn't cutting it, I might put on the peach. And then I've got the extra fair, which is the brightener shade.
Okay.
So that is like the white shade if I'm doing like a full beat and I'm contouring properly. So I'm going to draw the line down my nose and really highlight my face a lot.
Okay. So if you're like colour correcting,
Exactly.
highlighting, and then just something for like a natural tone in case you don't have to wear too much foundation sort of thing.
Exactly.
I love the packaging actually.
So do
I am such a sucker for packaging.
So am I. And I love it even though it's not a big doe foot.
You and your doe foot.
Me and my doe
You and
foots,
your
I
doe
get
foot.
very upset about them. But they've taken over Tarte. Huge love for it.
And what is your number 3?
The Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. I think this is more than it's probably closer to 3 or 4 months. Very, very well loved. I am shade 1.5 fair.
Okay.
This is, you know how people like all of those products with a giant doe foot and they put it on your face, kind of like the Flawless filter, and then there's all the dupes for Flawless filter.
Yeah.
This is easier to use because you just draw it all over your face as a stick.
Yes. I haven't used a foundation stick
Well,
since... Do you remember Napoleon Purtis had the
oh my
foundation
gosh,
sticks?
yes.
I'm sure they still have them, but like that was the last foundation stick I used. It was a long, long time ago, and it was very thick and very dry. But if it worked on you, it worked a treat. I haven't actually tried this. Is this Charlotte Tilbury, correct?
Yes.
I haven't used the Charlotte Tilbury one yet.
I wouldn't say it's a foundation. There's
Okay.
not much coverage. It is sheer. It is.
Oh,
That's
different.
all you're wearing if you've got perfect skin, or I wear it under my next thing, which is a tint.
Wow, that is okay. So,
Like I said, I'm a more is more. I'm like, give me all of the products so I can put them all on my face
yes.
at the same time.
So, as a makeup artist, like from back in the day, like 20 years in the industry, right? The fact that it's a stick that's not full coverage blows my mind. Like that blows my mind because back in the day, if it's a stick,
it is covering everything.
Yes,
it's like,
Crayolan.
I
You're
was
doing stage
just thinking that stage makeup.
stage makeup.
Try
and
it.
You're doing Crayolan. Oh my goodness!
So sheer.
Wow. It's like a tinted moisturizer, kind of,
Yeah.
like transparency.
Exactly.
It's got a lovely glow to it.
It does. It's too much for a lot of people.
It's too much for a lot of people.
Like the glow.
Oh, you meant the coverage.
You're like,
I almost
sorry,
passed
who?
out.
Maybe if you're 13.
I was like, who's got this beautiful skin?
13-year-olds, that's it.
Yeah.
No, in terms of the glow, to use it all over your face, not that many people I've used it the way I do.
Yeah, if you're
but
oily.
As someone who's a dry dehydrated, I will draw it like a stick all over my face and then I'll go in with a tint on after that.
Okay. So you would just have that for the glow and then put a tinted
Unless I was doing like a no makeup look.
So if you're using
I
your
would never
concealer,
use just that.
Okay. So then is it a foundation? What is the tint?
It's just like a wash. A sheer wash of colour.
Okay. So you've got like that natural glow, like sheer look.
Yes.
Okay.
Like covers a little bit, but not that much. It's not thick like concealer. It's got a bit of a glow in it, so it's giving you
Every
like
day.
minor Tin Man vibes without hectic Tin Man vibes.
I love the term
I don't
Tin
even
Man.
know where you would put it. You just put it in the sheer wash of colour.
Okay.
If you've got great skin, you would wear it by itself.
Okay, so you've told me about the tint that you use on top of the Charlotte Tilbury. Tell me about the tint that you're using on top.
This launched, shout out, another Aussie lady startup, which we love.
Love that.
This is the Peptide Beauty Screen Tint, Foundation Tint SPF 50 by Naked Sundays.
Okay.
I am shade 2. It is the most dewy, fresh wash of colour. It covers like major imperfections while leaving your skin looking like actual skin underneath. It is beautiful. I think it's honestly one of the most exciting launches from the year. Like the amount of work that she's put into this product is amazing.
Is this what you're wearing today?
Yes.
Because I saw you putting some on around your mouth earlier.
I just was so busy yapping that I was like, I didn't even notice if
I loved it so much that you're like, this is happening because I've been pulled up and people are going, aren't you like embarrassed? I'm like, why would I be embarrassed?
Gosh, I
need
could not care.
No.
I was eating and I got very into my sandwich
it.
and clearly my makeup ended up on my sandwich because I will say everything I use is very dewy. So it's transferring everywhere.
If you are an oily skin person and you do not want shine,
not for you.
These are not for you.
On camera, quite often I get told, "Oh, Kelly, you're a little bit shiny." I'm like, "Really?"
See, I love
shine.
I do love a glow.
Make me look healthy and sweaty.
Yes, I have a mix because if I start off really, really dewy and not like set, it doesn't last all day for me.
Yeah, the only reason I had to reapply around my mouth was because I got so aggressive with my sandwich. Otherwise, it's lasted pretty much all day.
It looks actually lovely on your skin.
It's
to me, that's like
beautiful.
a medium coverage.
It is medium coverage.
Okay.
And it's just beautiful. It does have SPF 50 in it. You know, can't say much about that, but...
And do you blend with a brush, with a sponge, or you just use your hands? How are you blending that?
However I'm feeling that day, if you will. Whatever's near. Sometimes I'll finger it. Just slap it on with the fingers. I often can't be bothered because then I don't want to have to go wash my hands though. Today I didn't pack a sponge, so I just used a big fat makeup brush and then sort of just like blended any harsh lines out with my fingers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, you can honestly just apply it however you please.
I love that.
It's beautiful. I really, really love it. Definitely not for my oily gals though.
No. But the texture is beautiful and the colour is really lovely.
The first 2 products I talked about, totally great for all skin types. Second 2 products, not so much.
Yes, it is. All I heard was shine,
shine,
glow,
shine,
glow, shine, glow.
Number 5 is a mascara that isn't tubular. And any long-time listener to the show will know that is not that common with me.
Mm-hmm.
My
I actually
word.
thought it was a lip gloss.
It does look like a lip gloss, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can I just say, though, I always forget how annoyingly messy normal mascaras are. Yuck. Why is there so much product?
That does not have, it should have like the way it opens it up. It should remove some of the product from the other end.
Okay, well this
like
one
look
hasn't.
but look at the wand, like above your wand, it's got
It's
so
covered.
much. It's too
covered.
much.
I know.
How do you not get that on your cheeks?
I just don't. Maybe it's
You're
this
like,
one has, yeah, I'm like, I put it on
45
like this.
degree.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just don't. I've got. I'm pretty like haphazard with my mascara though. I'm not. I'm a makeup artist's worst nightmare. If you saw me putting on my mascara, you would be like, you're hurting me because I miss so many lashes. Like I just go, blah, blah, blah. And I also don't do multiple coats. I don't often curl them either. I literally just go blah, 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 in the car.
I like the wand size. The wand size itself is quite nice.
But it's just very messy. Honestly, this is from like TVSN.
So far, we've not said anything nice about this mascara.
Well, clearly, if it's one of the top sixes that I'm talking about at the moment, is called Per Big Look.
Per Big Look.
Mascara. I don't know what colour or anything about it. It's got argan oil in it. Look at my lashes. It looks like I've got... No, it doesn't look like I've got fakies on, but they're so thick and voluminous.
It's a really nice black.
So black. That is one coat, 5 seconds on each eye.
Yeah.
Not curled.
Considering you were saying that you just quickly slap it on and then you don't even look at if it's on your lashes properly, that's actually really good.
And the other thing that I love about it, is it anywhere else on my face?
No, it hasn't smudged.
I don't have one bit of powder on my face.
No, especially with your glowy.
Exactly. And I have not smudged at all. And that is very it's such a bad problem to have, but I've got very long lashes. And
wow. My heart goes out to you.
Sympathy.
You know? You're in my prayers tonight with your long ass lashes.
So often
they even touch your eyebrows.
They touch they actually do. They touch my eyebrows. So I can't wear most mascaras because straight away I'm like, well, it's on my eyebrow.
Yeah. You're
and
very
then it
full
looks
brow.
like I'm very hairy in general. So then it looks like I would have plucked the day before, but it looks like I haven't plucked because I've got all these little bits of mascara under my actual eyebrow. And it's just, I look in the mirror and go, what on earth is going on up there?
Oh my God, we are on opposite ends. It is hard for me to use a mascara on my natural lashes without them smudging everywhere.
Do you have a fake lash on?
I wear eyelash extensions.
Okay.
And so I have mascara, but I use it if I am going out in the evening and I'm due to get infills done on my lashes, or if I need to put them on my bottom lashes a little bit. But if I were to put, because my lashes naturally, they're like straight and they go down. And they're short, so they don't work if I curl them.
Yes, okay.
Like,
is that your mum's side?
That's from mum's side. That's the Asian side.
Yes.
Like I literally have the Asian eyelashes.
My best friend is always like, God damn it. She's like, she has to curl them every day.
Yeah, but for me, their curl doesn't do anything.
Doesn't last.
No, and whenever I've had them permed, I get them once in a while. It would be good. The rest of them, the perm's not good. It's like you got to get them perfectly done, and it just ruins it. So I'm just like,
lash extensions then.
Yeah, lash extensions have been a savior for me, so I don't have to wear mascara all the time.
Well, I just don't wear mascara most of the time anyway because I'm quite lazy. Also, I think it looks very fresh and youthful when I don't wear mascara. I reckon I look like 10 years younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, she doesn't need makeup.
As
soon as you've got makeup, as soon as you've got mascara on, someone's like, she's wearing makeup.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have makeup on. I don't have mascara on. I mustn't have makeup on. That means I must be 12.
I'm on the opposite end. I'm like, I don't mind not having makeup on because I got my extensions on.
Oh, no, we're the opposites.
So I'm like, if I have lashes on, I feel like I'm great. Like I am done. I'm fresh.
The hairiness as well, though. Like it's just there's such hair going on up.
We're on opposite ends. So like, I've got the Asian hair. I did not get the Arab lashes, the Arab brows. I didn't get that. So I want more hair. You got that for me. We're on the opposite ends. So I think for me, I'm constantly like, oh, when I see the girls with the brows and stuff, I'm like, I feel like it looks so fresh. So I think I always want hair.
Oh,
like,
okay. It's funny. Everyone has like such different perceptions because someone would be like, Kelly, you look tired AF without mascara on. And I'm like, I look fresh and I look like I'm 12.
I'm 16.
Yes,
thanks.
honestly. Anyway, that is the mascara that I just cannot deal with how good it is at the moment, despite so much product being on the wand.
Where do you even get that?
Online.
Oh, it's all online.
All online.
How did you actually even find it?
Targeted ads.
Oh,
I'm a sucker
for targeted.
I buy the amount of rubbish that I buy. Just ridiculous. I buy the most rogue things because I'm like, oh, that looks really good. And also I always think it could be quite funny if it's a huge flop.
Oh my God. If it's a cheapie, I'm a fan for buying a cheapie.
Oh yeah, I would
on a
never buy
targeted
something too
ad.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because I'm like, man, this could be it. This could be it.
And then you could be the weirdo going, have you ever heard of this one rogue mascara?
Yeah.
No one has.
A
but
lot
it's
of
so
the
good.
time, I'm like, no, it's not it.
No.
Wasted
Often
my
it
money.
isn't. 90% of the time it isn't, but every now and then you get a goodie.
My neighbor gets all of my stuff.
Oh, lucky neighbor.
And I was like, do you want this? It's to the point where she now says, turn stuff
Please.
away.
No,
She's like, stop giving me random stuff.
Yes.
And we've got number 6.
I've got my
She's ready with
lucky
number
6. It is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. These lip products have been, I just love them. I have 10 in my drawer, and it's a very small drawer. I love them. They are plumping. They are juicy. They last for hours and hours. The colors, like the right hit of pigment. I just love them. And this is a recent shade, like a launch.
I was going to say, this must be new because I've loved Tarte Cosmetics for so long. Never seen this.
Never. Okay, this lip product isn't new, but this color is. And I've got it in, obviously, both of the different types. It is called Honeysuckle. So I have it in the Juicy Lip Plump, and then I've also got it in the lip oil.
Oh, I love
Honeysuckle.
lip oil.
I reckon online, and even it kind of looks like just brown. So you'd be like, why? But it's almost like a reddy, purpley brown. I don't know. It's just
Is
so
it
cool.
sheer?
It's sheer, but you can build it up.
Okay. So
Like, it's
how
what
do
I've
you
got on at the
use
moment.
these? Because you've got the two. So how do you
I wouldn't use
use
them at the same time. I just want to bring them both for fun.
Oh, okay. So one is either you're just using a lip oil, or
Yes.
the other one using is it
A
like
lip colour.
a lip color?
Yes.
And it plumps your lips.
But both of them are very juicy and very plumping, and I just really love this honeysuckle shade because I just think it's fab.
Does it hurt? The
No,
plump?
no. Just a slight tingle.
Okay. Oh my God, I have not seen this. I was just showing you my lip plump from my bag. And
Yes, it was a mini.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was excited to tell you about it. It's also
Well, it was
$40.
a sample. Mine
So
was
it's
a
pretty
sample.
expensive.
Mine was
Yeah.
a free sample.
Yours
But I've kept
was not
that free.
$40.
Mine was
For
free.
If
But I
yours
kept
was
it.
$40, I'd be very upset because it's tiny.
If it was $40, my lips should look like they've got it done.
Literally,
every time
like
I
you just
use
walked
that.
out of the anaesthetist's office at $40.
Like, exactly.
So you can get them on Sephora. I think most of my products, well, everything you can get online. Most of them aren't cheap. I'd say everything's between $40 and $60. Not outrageous, but not affordable. But that's
I feel like that's average pricing
it's
nowadays,
also just
right?
Oh, honestly, I'm a bit of a bougie bitch, so it's kind of we're lucky we didn't go higher, really.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, maybe next time.
Well, finally, we are at a very exciting point at the show now, which is where I get to pick your brain
Okay.
for your hack or your tip. Hack
Well-
or beauty tip.
Oh,
What have you learnt along the way? Tell us.
I give my hacks every Monday, so just make sure you're tuning in then to hear them. My one thing is just don't say that you can't do something, whether or not it's a cut crease, whether or not it's contour, whether or not it's a fancy lash or whatever. You can do it. You just need to practice. Every single person can do makeup if they sit at home and practice. Nothing is overnight. And, well, some things are if you're sort of like more artistic, but you can always learn, and it's fun. Have fun, play, sit in front of your mirror, put on a show, and just play. And you can learn how to do makeup as well. I'm completely self-taught. I've just had fun with everything. I always fail when I'm trying stuff, but I have fun because it's art. It's fun. You're meant to play with it.
I absolutely love that because, in the industry, some of the best makeup artists I know, a lot of them started off being self-taught. And the ones that did the courses weren't really good because they weren't practicing. They weren't playing. They weren't the ones that are so into playing with the makeup and trying new things.
Yes.
That's how you get better at it. And there's no age for it. Some people think they're too old for things. I'm like, it's not too old. Just experiment with something new.
You're
That's all
80.
it comes down to.
Have fun. Have fun
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly.
You're retired, hopefully, at 80. Get amongst it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Become a makeup artist. Thanks so much for listening to What's in Her Bag.
Oh.
We'll be back next week.
So much fun.
I absolutely loved finding out what was in your bag.
Me too. I like telling you about it
I know.
and doing my show and tell. It was so much fun to be on the other side of the mic.
I learned something new. I've not seen any of these.
Yes.
If you've liked this episode, leave us a review. Until next time.
5 stars only, please.
5 stars only.
Bye.
Guys. Bye.